Over the years, the setup for the golf swing has changed quite a bit. This is more of a Jim Furyk jammed inside golf swing. We're understanding the human body needs room to move. So what we're doing now is we're looking at a golf swing that sort of hangs down, where the arms are down about the nose, so they'd be out quite a ways from there, which would give him a little bit more room to rotate around his body. That could be the problem with this swing. Now this is a casual golfer, wants to play once, maybe twice a week sometimes, and then lay periods off. So we don't want to make a whole lot of changes. The easiest changes to make are the changes we make when we're not moving, which are the setup swings. Let's go ahead from here and take a look at what happens in his swing. Let's go back a little bit to right here. Very good position right here. The club is just about parallel to the ground, just about parallel to the toes. If the club was a little bit more that way, where it blocked our view of the hands, that'd be better yet. But that's pretty good, isn't it? So what we're looking for is good enough. It's going to continue the club on back to the top of the backswing. He's what we call a steep golfer. What we'd like to see is that the arms, instead of being straight down to the golf ball, are a little more parallel to the swing plane. So he's a little steep, but you know, that's okay too. Let's see what he does with that. The other thing we're going to look at is right here, this elbow. I'd like to see the elbow down a little bit, so the trail forearm is more vertical or straight up and down, more in the waiter position. This is kind of an old style, classic 40s, 50s, 60s golf swing. Let's follow it down now to see what happens. He's done a pretty good job here. He's splitting the difference between the lead arm and the trail arm. I'd like to see him a little bit more to the inside, but not bad. Notice how solid he's planted. Let's back it up, see if anything moved. Yeah, what we're seeing here is on the way down. Watch this. Watch the heel and the left foot move. That tells me he's not transferring any weight. If you're transferring weight to that heel, my guess is you can't move it because it's going to be in the ground. That's just kind of a basic physics issue. So he is sliding that foot a little bit, which is allowing him to come over the top. Notice right about here, he's got the club nicely squared up. The issue is, can he hit the ground? And he did. Look how he's staying there. He's staying over the ball. His eyes, this is really cool. His eyes are still, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Eyes are still right down where the ball was. Very good job. Right on through the finish. Now is the rotation is bringing his heel up off the ground, and he's got a great turn. Most people would look at this swing and think he was a frequent golfer, not a part-time golfer. So in watching him swing several times, what I noticed was his issue is he adds too many moving parts sometimes, but most importantly, he swings faster than he has control of. Imagine holding a nail between your fingers, and you're going to set the nail into the piece of wood. That first swing is going to be kind of slow because you don't want to break those fingers. So what we're going to do is we're going to have that swing be kind of controlled, like writing your name. If you want it to be neat, you do it slowly. I think golf, for the amateur golfer, is a game of neatness. For the pro golfer, it's bomb and gouge. Hit it as far as you can, gouge it out of the rough, hit it again. We don't play that way. We're old, we're slow, let's play slow. Not slowly.